Hi, this is Kim Farah calling from LDS Church Public Affairs. I have some information I think will be helpful for you. We fully complied with all the reporting requirements throughout the Proposition 8 campaign. That the church, the claims that made by others that the church had violated the Political Reform Act are false, and that the church did everything it was required by law to do. The church did not make any cash donations. Those were made by individual members of the church. In this case, that's how the church decided. The church decided to read a letter and ask members if they wanted to be involved, that they could be involved in this particular campaign. The church, it's no secret that the church was involved in Proposition 22 and also in Hawaii legislation. So, as you know, as you have brought up, that the church has been involved in very few times has it really been this involved in any kind of a campaign because it felt so strongly about this particular issue. When all of the protests and things started happening, we were very, very careful to be measured in our response, and at that time only responded through the website with statements because we didn't want to pour fuel on the fire in any way. It has escalated. Hopefully it will drop off, as we don't want to put ourselves front and center in a battle with the gay community. We don't want to do that. But as I told you, we don't want to be front and center with this issue. If things are going to turn the corner and die down, we don't want to be in the center of it any longer. No. I guess this is where I'm getting frustrated, okay? Do you mind me speaking so openly? I get frustrated because the questioning seems to be in light that the church has somehow done something wrong when the church hasn't done anything wrong, or its people. And I wonder if the African American community or the Catholic community is being questioned with this much detail, or if it's all directed towards the Mormon Church. You're not seeing the same level of protest in other areas. Certainly money came from other people who supported it. They're not receiving the same kind of questioning as the church is. And you know, the questioning of the church is all about its history and was it right to do this and that. Well, does that matter? In the end, does that really matter? California was seen as a bellwether state, to be honest with you. And that if it passed in California, we might see it pass in other states. And as you know, it's an extremely complicated issue. It's not a civil rights issue. It's not about taking away rights. It's about defining marriage between a man and a woman. We don't see this as a civil rights issue at all. And I don't know if you've spoken to many African Americans, but I don't know that they do either. Well, I don't want to put words in their mouth. I just know anecdotally from my friends that I've spoken with.